Lilia, she came out with her dog Potato. Some significant stress, worrying about Potato, ingesting foreign objects, mostly socks and things like that. That's never fun. This is very life-threatening, and some people lose their dogs, and some people actually have to worry with anxiety on the way to the vet or emergency to have things surgically removed. So we definitely wanted to sort that out and not have that as too much of a stressor in Lilia's life anymore. But also too, we worked through other great things. We're doing these really long recalls with Potato, and Lilia's doing the reps, doing the work, and now she's enjoying what's very, very close to really great off-leash ability, which is probably right around the corner for her. Lilia really rocked it. She's done the work and is really enjoying a lot of the process, and now she's really wanting to go above and beyond. I really like seeing that. We like seeing that kind of commitment, and who knows, some people become obsessed with doing more and they become a dog trainer later. So that means a lot of people will, because of their emotions, will hold their dog accountable a whole lot less, even if it's safety related, like getting hit by a car. That's a huge one, right? I've literally had people call me up and say, CJ, I want to train this dog I got now because I want to make sure the same thing doesn't happen to this dog that happened to the last dog. Then they tell me the sad story, right? A lot of ways a dog owner has to be able to have their own, I guess, strength to stay the course for what you know is the right thing and for what you believe. These are helper recalls. So if I hold Potato here, she has the ability to get distance. And with that distance, we can practice longer recalls. Without a helper, if Potato follows her, she can't get distance and it's not possible to practice longer recalls. Go towards the cul-de-sac there, like we did last time. Just know that when you call him, I'm still holding him intentionally, so try to cheerlead him and excite him, and then I'm going to let it go. He wants to run the mama really bad. But think about this, a lot of dog owners are holding their own dog's leash, and their dog is doing that for distraction. We basically took that concept and made it more about mom than distraction. How he wants to go. You get to a certain point where you have to have a helper to do recalls because your dog wants to come to you so bad. That happens when you do enough repetitions. But now I'm holding him so that she can get distance. And now he gets to practice, Potato gets to practice covering longer distances and following through. Not just doing short, easy recalls from across the yard or across the room, or even across the park. I mean, this is longer than a small neighborhood park as far as distance goes. But at a certain point, big distance is not practical anymore for most people. It's just higher level fun with the dog, which can really serve you too, not just for recalls, but think about the discipline, the dog wants to come back to her. All kinds of good side effects come from just doing higher level work. We got to get to work, and I had to leave 5 minutes ago. I got to potty the dog. They're in the backyard. They won't come back when called. So they come back when called, and we put them in the house, and now we can leave the work, and we're not frustrated leaving because the dog came back when you called them versus sniffing and ignoring you, and now you're frustrated, and that's no way to start your workday. We want to go to the park and let the dog be free, and then we're done when to call the dog back to us, and we don't want to have to go chasing them down like we used to. We solved that problem. Now the dog's motivated to come back to us because we did all the work with these longer recalls to get there. Nice job.
Thanks. When I got Potato, he had such a high drive. We would have to exercise in between 3 and 4 hours a day. It kind of got to the point where it was taking over my life because I didn't understand how to properly work him. And it got to the point where he actually started ingesting foreign objects, and it was very scary because I could not let him out of my sight. So my life kind of revolved around making sure that he was safe and always under my supervision because it was hard to find anyone else who'd want to watch him because he was so reactive. Life is so much easier now. I actually can have like work, life, dog balance. Now he needs about 2 walks a day, and we do our training sessions together, and that's enough for him. He's much happier. Our relationship is much better. He respects me more, and I can go to bed knowing that he's like safe now.